Hey everybody, DayTraderRockStar here, and this video we're going to give you a walkthrough through DayTradingRadio.com. DayTradingRadio.com is an online hosted by myself, DayTraderRockStar, everyday trading show, and we trade live with a community of traders. We've been doing this since 2007, and I've been trading live since, I've been trading since 1996, and we've been educating traders since 2007. The site has grown over the years, and there's many great things to Day Trading Radio. So I want to give you a look behind the scenes. Now, Day Trading Radio typically is open for everyone. You could go to DayTradingRadio.com, and you could normally watch the show. Sometimes we do members-only shows. We do more and more of those as the market gets exciting. But basically, you just go to the site, click on the play button. You'll see usually my chart, and the show will start. Basically, that's a live version of the chart right now. I'm not on speaking live because I'm doing this video, but during the day from 8 o'clock in the morning till 4 in the afternoon, I am trading live with our traders. And we have a lot of traders that trade with us. So I want to actually go over some of the things. So, like I said, if you go to Day Trading Radio, you can read up all of the different things that we offer. We have one-on-one coaching. There's a beautiful interview here of me and what I teach. It's definitely worth checking out. It's a video, and we have a lot of special videos here. I highly recommend watching our beginner series here of all the videos, the things that you will see on the show that I teach. We also are specializing in prop trading and qualification for your prop trading account. I don't like to do these things and edit them out, so I try to do one takes and stuff. So bear with me. And like I said, you can just head over to Day Trading Radio and see everything that's offered. It's a very reasonable. We have a very reasonable monthly subscription at $69.95. We also offer scripts and discounts for longer time frames. And there's a tremendous amount of benefits of being a member of Day Trading Radio. So just say you take a free trial, or you become a member. Click onto your member area here. That's how you log in. Put in your password and your username that you get, and a dashboard will come up. This is our trader dashboard. And it'll fill up. It'll automatically launch on your screen, as it's launching on my screen right now. And you'll see everything. All the different modules will start up. So you will see the same show that I'm broadcasting right now. And then you're going to see a lot of other modules here that I'm going to walk you through right now. Especially the up on the top here, where you'll see a lot of these tabs up here. There's a lot of important stuff up here also. Let's start it off by breaking the dashboard down. Again, let's break this down for you. We'll start off by saying that every morning we get in, and most of our traders go to our trading chat rooms, or trader rooms up here, which is in the upper right-hand corner right here. You see that red thing is? If you click on that, a window will pop up. It'll automatically put in your username and password, and you'll be logged into the chat room. So I'm just going to say start. Now I'm already logged in at my office, so it might come back saying I'm already logged in. And even in the evening, we have a lot of traders on the site right now. So I like to put this. If you have multiple monitors, sometimes I like to move this around. You can move that wherever you want, put it on a different monitor. And then keep track of it. We have a lot of activity on that, especially between the hours of 8 o'clock and 4 o'clock. All right, so that's our trader chat room. Now we have different chat rooms. We have a great futures chat room. We have a great stock traders a futures chat room. A general chat where everyone gathers in the morning, and we have an options chat. All right, so I'm going to just minimize this for a second. And we're going to head over to here. Now, during the main screen, the main screen is whatever I'm broadcasting, whatever I'm looking at. Just kind of, if I bring up an individual stock, or a trader asks me something in the chat room and says, John, can you take a look at Intel for me? So we'll bring up Intel. You'll see it. I'll mark it off. We'll discuss it, etc. It's very interactive with the members. When you get in the morning, other than logging into your chat room, you'll see some series of audio controls over here. We have the Tick Strike, which we have a nice partnership with Tick Strike and Financial Juice that supplies with the market pressure gauge. Because we love music and we are a radio station, we do have background music that you could play and request music if you want to play music. And we have a news squawk, a live news squawk that even sometimes goes overnight. Here our music plays. If you like the song, you can actually look back and see exactly what was playing. As you can see, we do like the classic rock here, so you'll see a lot of that. Down underneath that is what we call the trade alert box. Every trade that I take or any important information goes into the trade alert box and gets sent out to all the emails that are connected to your account. So when you log into Day Trading Radio, or you sign up for Day Trading Radio, you'll sign up through an email. That email is the email that you're going to receive your alerts. So we get real live, instantaneous trade alerts every trade. If we could go scroll through here, this is a watch list we send out over the weekends, every Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, depending on what the schedule is on the weekend. We send out a watch list that outlines what we're going to do for the following week. And again, factors, and you could actually see, we discussed, circling the wagons and how we're going into this week into the end of September. If you happen to catch this at this point, we're talking about circling the wagons and being very cautious, because historically this time frame is a very weak segment in the market. So we kind of talk about that. And that watch list can be found here. If you go to the watch list video up on the top here, remember we talked about the different tabs up here. So first of all, it gets sent to you. So all you have to do is click on it. All right, it's a private video and only goes out to members. But you could also find it up here in the HPS video. And the HPS video, as we come up here, I want to just, you'll see all the old videos here are going to be filling in here in a second. I'll usually discuss our trades for the week. Let me let this fill in here for a second. I'm actually broadcasting here from my home. I don't have my high-speed internet that I have at the office. As you can see now, it's all filling in here. So again, every week we send out the watch list and the stocks that we're watching, including the best bet, if you are interested in stocks. Now the HPS watch list is quality name stocks. This is our stock watch list. All right, we're going to go back here, and what we do on this watch list is we outline quality names. We don't look at penny stocks on that watch list. We don't look at momentum trades or anything. These are quality names that we apply the HPS methodology to. And HPS methodology is basically based off of stochastic divergences. So when we have a stochastic divergence and it qualifies with other indicators, it qualifies for the HPS watch list. It'll end up on that chart and it'll end up in this list. Now the HPS list is, and again, all the stocks that go on the watch list, if they qualify with alerts, entry price alerts, target alert, and a stop alert. All right, so and again, and then automatically it will, if it turns green, that means it's triggered. You'll get the alert saying that the stock has triggered your entry zone. Please look at the stock and consider entry. If it hits gold, that means it hit its profit. If it says watching, it hasn't hit its entry yet. If it hits a red, if it hits its stop out, which each one of these it'll be on the video, but it will also be here in this table. So as the price, we have a live market feed that compares the price to our alerts, instantaneous. So up to the minute. If it does hit a entry price, you're going to see an alert come to you, and it says Disney has entered our entry price. Consider looking at the stock. We'll give you a basic update on that. And the same thing, if it hits its target, you'll get a target being hit, and if it hits its stop, you'll see a stop being hit. In this case, Disney did, and again, Disney did stop out in this case. But as you can see, this is the high probability watch list, and these are all quality names that are based off of divergences, technical trades, and it's a very important part. But again, all these setups also are found on the videos. So the video is the first line that you want to watch, the video. And the video will break down these charts. You'll have me speaking about the videos and about the charts and everything that goes along with them, the stops, and what we're looking at and everything. All right. We have a great forum section. The forums are filled with information over the years. Remember, this show was started back in 2007. So our forum is filled with special shows, trader interviews, famous trader interviews, option shows, futures shows, roundtables, special show, all kinds of things. This is golden stuff right here. Special interviews. Let's take a look at the special interviews. See what's in there. I haven't looked at there. All right, we had a beautiful interview with Tight Stops, Epic and Gas Tick Strike. Jack Swagger, you might have heard of him. He did a great book called Market Wizards. Martin Pring, you might have heard of him. Candlestick Charting. Guy in a Buffalo. Well, we won't talk about that, but that's a great video. That's a great interview in itself. So, but just to show you, there's a lot of great stuff in the forum there. If we go back to the interviews, we back up a little. Go back a little. That's just kind of an interview section. But what really is great is I would highly recommend, and when people just join the site, I highly recommend going through all these. There's hundreds and hundreds and probably thousands of hours of different interviews and shows. If you're a futures trader, I highly recommend looking at the futures shows here. These are very special shows by expert traders that and these shows could be anywhere to an hour to 3 hours long. Special shows, Brian. Let me see, what do we have here? I wanted to show you some really good stuff here. There's just a lot of stuff on here. Too much to go through on this video. You just have to make your way through there. When you become a member, you should go make your way down to, where is it here? I'll find it here in a second. Sorry about that. I'm just going through this. Actually, I made it so important that I made a different link to it. It's on here too, but let's go to the link on it here for a second. If it was right in front of me. DayTraderRockStar's playbook. Now this is a kind of a great start off point. And it talks about all the setups that we typically take, and it really is a good starting point. This is really important. You hear a lot of things about the quad rotation, a lot of things about divergences. Anything that you hear, any type of trade setups, there's about 10 of them that I teach. X marks the spot, 200 EMA breakdown, channel line bounce, the 1-2-3 pattern, dual stochastic videos, downward channel, wedge channels, coil stochastics. Goes into a second page here. Trading playbook, lower trend line, stochastic bounce. All these are very important to start off with. So again, and this is not. I had to make a decision. This is not available for trial members because there is a lot of this. A lot of this stuff is found on my courses, and a lot of it is really just a lot of great stuff on this. How to set up the charts that we trade. Again, some new stuff that we're really working on. The Popper lesson plan, that's kind of new. All right. Again, like I said, this is a very important part to start off with. Business plan for traders is a great video. And again, you can actually see if you click on that, you'll just be able to watch it. And there's a lot of things on here. If you could scroll through, you'll see how important it is to you. We go over all these things, that's the only basic approaches, and it's a lesson in itself. This video in itself is a nice little starting spot.
Florida City. I did that in multiple.
Let's jump back here and not waste any more time. You have plenty of time to go over that on your own. So we go back out to the main site here. Again, there's a lot of stuff on there to go through. Hundreds of hours That's up on the top, the forums. The playbook, remember I was telling you the separate link altogether for the playbook. Well, that's it right there. Here's the support thing if you need to get in touch with myself or need any help with any issues. Just click on that. That'll open up into the support page, and then you could actually just open a ticket, and we'll take care of that. Log out, alert manager. This is pretty important right here. All right, so let's go over this for a fast second. When you click on the alert manager tab, it's going to bring you to a page like this. I want to try to increase the size for you so you can see it a little bit better. All right, and these are different type alerts that you can receive. I highly recommend having them all on subscribe. Put in your email where you would like to have those alerts go to. This is the latest alert to prop traded super signal. I have it on no because I send those out, but everything else is good. Most everything go out as a trade alert, so that's the most important one, the trade alert. But this was also great is you can put in your cell phone number, pick your carrier, and they have plenty of carriers there, and you'll get the instantaneous text messages on all the alerts. You could test that out by there. And your text message alerts, again, the same thing. You could decide which ones you want to get and which ones you don't want. And then you save your settings, and then you're good to go. All right, we got a lot more to go through here. Mobile player options. If you're maybe trading on an Apple, or you for some reason your bandwidth is not good enough to wherever you are follow the show, there's some great options here. So click on that. That will open up into your main channel, full video. This will cut down your bandwidth. It won't have a lot of other things on it. It'll just have the video, the audio and video mix, auxiliary channel, which I do the DTR prop trading on. You have that set up here, or you just might want to listen to the audio player alone. Just hear the show through an audio player. The radio audio player will play on 64 kilobits bandwidth on any device and any browser. And then you even have a little bandwidth calculator down here too, to help you along with that. So if you ever find yourself, having bandwidth issues, you could come to one of these mixes and it'll fix that issue for you. These options also work for Android-based devices. Full dashboard runs on Android but not on Apple. To stream on iOS, you need these options. You need these options if you're going to be streaming the show on a Mac or anything with iOS. All right. When you look, all right, now we're going to look at the screen here. Now, this is, even though the market is taking up the main part of the screen, over here in the morning, what we call is our flatline poppers or early morning movers. These start, I call them low float flyers. They start populating at 4 o'clock in the morning, and these are stocks that are typically lower in price but have significant news, and they move big. Like today there was a RNAZ, which was up 200%, FEMY is up 293%, AVTX up 50%. So even if you get up in the morning, you start to see some of these populating, you get the volume, you might want to trade these. These are very active stocks, and there's what we call poppers. If you actually go over to your playbook forum there, where we have the playbook plays, you'll see here pre-market popper lesson plan. And I kind of go over how to trade these. This is also very important if you're going to trade in the morning. This is your cheat sheet on how to trade in the opportunities between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. Actually, between 4 a.m. and 9 a.m. All right. So that's this video here kind of explains everything you need to know how to take advantage of the early morning trades. I show a lot of good stuff on that. So these are those stocks that we focus on in pre-market, usually pre-market, and lots of times they move throughout the day. But the big thing about this, they give us huge percentage gains. They're also very, very volatile. This is not a high probability setup like you find on the high probability list, like you trade an Intel or a Tesla or anything like this. These stocks are meant to get in and get out. They are momentum-based stocks which have momentum for the short-term time frame, but you get huge gains if you catch them right. So we like to, have them up on the screen so people to get in early have an opportunity to trade these. Some other stuff down here, don't worry about that. Again, you have your trade alert box over here. If you have an HPS trade that triggers, you'll see that over here. We have news and ES 5-minute trade is our super signal prop trades. Now on the bottom here, if we scroll down, this is where we get some really good stuff here for you. I want to scroll down. Over here, I'm actually using the computer that I usually broadcast down here on. This is our prop trading channel. Meaning if we're trading the prop trading, usually Bullinox or an Apex account, all trades done on the prop account will be shown down here. And again, this is members only, so you won't see this on the outside. Today we had a nice day. I'm going to actually be doing a video on our trades from today. Over here we just have an index, seeing what the indexes are doing currently, futures and stuff, Bitcoin, etc. And then down here in our partner center, it's not really partners, so we these are my trading bots. We have the Rock bot and we have the Tradeometer. And we have the HPS high probability setups and the School of Stock, which is our educational courses. Now, School of Stock is, you remember, I've been trading here since 1996, doing the show since 2007. All that information is on your School of Stock. School of Stock is the two big courses. One is the Ultimate Divergence course, and one is the High Probability Foundation course. All right. The Ultimate Divergence course, because we teach divergence trading here, is highly valuable. This is not available to anybody other than members of a year, yearly members or lifetime members. And there is a lot of great information on here, and it's just tons and tons of how to trade the right frame, time frame, and trend trading, position sizing for Ultimate Divergence. Divergence is all time frames. There's just a lot here. How to spot divergence trades, how to set up your chart, rules confirming divergences, the foundation and beginning. And again, tons and tons of information here that I wrote. This was from a book that I was working on. Instead, I actually turned it into a course. And the course really breaks down everything about divergences here. And this is just one lesson right here. As you can see, it's pretty in-depth. This is the foundation of the whole methodology. I want to zoom in here for you so you can see a little bit better there. And, there's just a lot of information here. So let's jump back out and let's take a look at the Rockbot and the Tradeometer. Now, the Tradeometer is very special in itself. This is my pride and joy. Let me bring that up here for you. There it is. You click on that, you'll see, and it'll give it a little description of how to use it. If you just click on that. Again, this comes standard with all memberships. So if you're a member, anything from a lifetime down to a monthly, even a trial, you get to try this stuff out. So you just click on the Launch Tradeometer. And we're going to just open it up a little bit more for you. Now, again, this resets every morning. So it's just reset because the futures just opened up here. And so there's no real alerts right here overnight. There's not much going on. But today we had a fantastic day with this. This really works good between the hours of 9 o'clock and 4 o'clock. Now, it does run overnight. And it's what we call an order entry indicator, meaning it'll point out exactly where to get on. This is based off the 1 and 5 minute time frames. All right, 1 and 5 minute time frames. And it'll point out, it'll put a little green dot when it has a buy signal, and it'll put a red dot when it has a sell signal. Now these are not buy to sell, short to, short to buy to short. This is basically a time frame indicator where we're having multiple time frames on all the, depending on what you're looking at. You have the ES, you have the NASDAQ, you have the YM. If you click up here, you'll have the crude, gold, and the Russell. But right now, after hours, it's not really that active. But you probably will see some alerts overnight on this. All right, but I highly recommend opening this up, putting it on one of your monitors if you have an extra monitor, or just minimize it, and it has audio alerts to it. So when it does have an alert, it'll give you an audio alert signal on that. This is very important. All right, so we're going to close that down, and then we're going to go to the Rockbot channel right here. And you click on that. It'll come up here in a second. Launch Rockbot Viewer. Now this is the Rockbot Viewer. This is the scripts that I have developed to identify the divergence and to identify the super signal, the quad rotation. These are all developed in scripts, and we run these on this channel. Also update it right here. Let me fast forward it for you. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. All right, this is the Rockbot channel. Actually, there's a nice little divergence setting up right now. Actually, I'll walk you through this. This is kind of interesting because this is happening live right now as we happen to be looking at the chart. This again, the Rockbot channel is running a few different scripts on it right now. It is the overnight market, so I don't recommend letting this thing run overnight because of news, potential news, and other things. I always like to keep an eye on it. But right now, we should let's actually. There's two Rockbots. There's the super signal, which is being tested out, and then there's the 5 minute. I believe this is the super signal that's being tested out. Let me see. Some super signal. Yes, it is. And then we have. Let me see if I could bring up the other one for us. Like I said, this has just happened to appear right when we're talking about what's on the Rockbot. The setup here is a divergence setup. It's a classic divergence where you have a low. I'm sorry to interrupt this broadcast. With a low, here we have a low here. All right, so we got that low back here. You see that little dip lower in the red line? We made a lower low with that candle, but a much higher low in the stochastics. So that was the divergence. I just jumped in it right now because, when I see divergence, that's our money trade. It works 90% of the time. So if I even see when I wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom or something, that I happen to look at the computer and I have a divergence set up, I will take it. It doesn't matter. It is a money-making trade, and that's what we teach here. So we stop everything for the money-making trade, and this is it. So this is you'll find this on the Rockbot channel, also identifying these divergences. We have a divergence script runs on it. I also have a super signal script that runs on the Rockbot channel. So you just open that up. It'll take the trades. You could shadow the trades, meaning you could take your own trades. As a member of Day Trading Radio, as a lifetime member, because the script, you can get the script on its own, but but we do offer it for free for lifetime members and for yearly subscribers. All right, but you can also lease it on the 1 month basis. Also, it's $99 a month. That includes the membership to Day Trading Radio. So it's actually a great little deal because normally it's $69 for Day Trading Radio. That would just be another $30 basically to have the Rockbot and be able to run it on your own machine. It's a tremendous deal. And I help you through that. You have to have the NinjaTrader platform is written in NinjaScript. I want to let that run right now. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a stop down here. And we're just going to put that in here.
Order submitted.
And just let that run for now. I want to minimize that, go back to the site. So that's the RockBot channel. All right, so you have the Tradeometer, you have the RockBot. These are the RockBot add-ons, the script. Again, if you are a member, a lifetime member, or you apply for the script, this is where you will get that script. You just click on this, and it'll open up a separate section of the page. It'll explain everything about the RockBot. It's a beautiful. It shows you the scripts that you get. Has multiple scripts that you get with it. How to configure it, how to run it, and again, the trading strategies it comes with. We're working on that for years. It works great. So that's where you get the code. You click on that if you're a member, and then you just download the code, upload it to your NinjaTrader. Also, I have the TC2000 templates, my quote tracker templates. All the templates for my charts are on the dashboard also. All right. And again, this will be tomorrow. You'll see the prop trading right here. Right now, I'm using the computer, so I turned off that for a second. As you can see, that other screen that I was showing you just before is the screen that would be broadcast there. So the screen that I just showed you before, right here, wherever it is. Let me get it back up here. Always dealing with all kinds of things. Right here. This would be what you would see on that channel, the live trading that we do. Plus the live trading on the regular channel too. This is a great setup. So let me minimize that again. I'll probably end up putting that on after I do this video. Audio, let's see, anything else that we need to touch base on? I think we touched base on most everything. Don't forget the tick strike player. Make sure that's tuned up and running. That runs 24/7 also, along with the RockBot and the Tradeometer. All running 24 hours for futures traders. Our stock traders are focused on the HPS watch list, and of course the stocks that we go over during the day. And again, that would be, and again, the live chat up here. Very important to click on that to open up the chat room to get your live feed of anybody who's trading at night or myself during the day. We have lots of traders interacting. So that's kind of a run through of Day Trading Radio and what we got going on here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me at ironaction@yahoo.com or just go to the support ticket. Let's log out here. I'll log out. Goes back here. And again, as you could see, there it is right there, our trade. We'll pause that for a second. Again, with the monthly subscription, you get the custom dashboard, the access to the chat rooms, the 10-4000 watch list, which is a high probability watch list, real-time alerts on all trades, Tradeometer, order entry indicator, the RockBot channel, Super Signal, trade alerts, all ongoing education, access to the Discord channel, which we have. I didn't even put down the forums on this. I ran out of room. Just a lot of other things here. Also offering some coaching. If you need some coaching and you want to learn this methodology one-on-one, I'm available. All right, so have a great evening. Hope you enjoyed that. Just feel free to, and again, if you want to trade those prop accounts and qualify, always head over here. Use the coupon PMAS80 to open up your account. It brings it down to like $27, and then you're rolling with us. So use the accounts, and there's a link right underneath that. If you click on that link, it'll open that up, and you just apply the PMAS80 for 82% off, and on the Apex, again, DTR Apex for the 80% off. They're both good until September 27th. That's really important because, the alerts that we do, and like today, I want to do another video kind of discussing our trades today. They're fantastic. We had probably I don't know, about 15 trades. I would say 80%, 85% of them were successful. The other ones we just took off real tight break even and very tight stop losses. But the setups were very clean, and they're perfect for this type of trading. And it doesn't cost you any money. You don't even have to have money in your account. You just have to open up the account. If you go up on the top here, that's another good thing. Go up on the top here. If you click on this link up here, follow these follow these steps to pass your prop trading account here. This will break down how to set up these accounts and how to run them on your own machine, and actually just how to set up step by step. Also, this is a good education here, what the super signal is and what you get with the super signal. You get that as a member. The 5-minute pure divergence is very important. And these are the different super signals and playbook trades that you get sent out. And these are great examples of all those and all my notes. These come from a lot of the lesson plans. I put them on here, this page, so you get a little education. I always try to bring that little education there for you. All right. So that's it. Have a great evening. I'm Day Trader Rockstar for Day Trading Radio. Have a great evening. I'll talk to you in the markets tomorrow.